moving on to the semifinals, we've got Nullus from Russia versus Shelty from the UK. So this will be fun. Shelty, especially with a pretty aggressive play style against Nullus, who plays a lot of Aranos. So should have a pretty aggressive game here. Real quick, we'll go into the brackets so you can see what we're looking at here. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert if you are not up to speed. We're in the semifinals now. We're doing Shelty versus Nullus. We can see our scores here from the quarterfinals. Big surprise up at the top. Um, Tiger Boss 2-1 over Chemo, and then Ulysses a little more expected, 2-1 over Soup. Moore was unfortunately unable to show up for the final stage, so Nullus got just a forfeit victory. And Shelty with another surprise, I'd say, 2-0 over Matrius. So we've got, I think, a wide open match here down in the bottom. And I'll get your opinions, Rifang, as we get into the game, but let's just start it. You guys should be able to see the game. Here, Rifang. Right, Rifang? You still there?
Yep, I can see. Yep, record a game.
All
So
right.
we're opening it up. Let's get into it.
Okay. Semifinals
I think semifinal 2, right?
2,
Bottom.
yes. Yep. So here we go. Ooh, Ghost Lake. So Ghost Lake must be the default map for this round. Nullus is Hades. Ooh, no Aranos. And then Shelty, under the completely broke name, is Odin. So Hades versus Odin. Shelty versus Nullus. What are your first thoughts, Rifang, when you see
I thought
this?
we were going to see Aranos versus Odin, and I was kind of hoping for that. Ulysses and Rappel had been going at it on stream this week in Aranos Odin matchups, with the Aranos having the edge, and I thought Shelty, being the Odin, would actually have the edge if he went against Nullus. So I was hoping for Aranos Odin, but
Didn't get it.
Nullus mixes things up with the Hades pick, which on a map like this it's a pretty good Hades map if you get good gold. The Underworld especially is strong because you can get low gold variations of this map, and then the Underworld could be used to deny. Like you could have a 2 gold, although this clearly is not a 2
Yeah,
gold,
3 gold per
and then the
player.
Underworld becomes extremely strong in terms of denying gold. But instead here we have a 2 starting gold plus a 3 gold on the map for each player.
Yeah, so we want some predictions. Who's going to win the series? I think it can go either way. I like Shelty as a player. He kind of recently came back and he's looked good. Nullus, however, also good, and he plays well. I gotta give it to Shelty. I think Shelty wins this 2-1.
Shelty along with Soup, I think, are the 2 best aggro players, both being Norris mains at the moment, and both can kind of pressure you and hit you in the face a lot more aggressively than your average expert player will, even. So I do like Shelty's style, and then from my limited experience of playing Nullus, he's a really good macro player. Manages economy well and is generally solid, but where I've noticed him struggle a little and it is with the early pressure. Like I played a few games with him as Isis, and I did punish him with the Isis a few times, and that he wasn't as strong handling the aggression as he is overall as a macro player. So I think Shelty's aggressive style could cause some issues for Nullus here.
What's your prediction, though? I mean, who wins?
I think Shelty wins is what I'm saying with the aggressive
Well,
style.
what's the score?
I think 2-0. I think he's going to punish him.
You must be a politician because you gave a long answer but didn't really answer the question.
I got to the answer eventually, and it's a strong opinion that Shelty will come out ahead.
The one thing I'm looking at on this map is, now we had Great Hunt used here.
That's a lot of hunt for an Odin.
But regardless, this is about
it's a
the max.
2-pack map. Are those both of Shelty's packs, or was that just a Great Hunt? Or is Nullus stealing one of Shelty's?
This is Shelty's pack here.
Right.
These are Nullus's, but this is actually towards the very top end of the number of deer or caribou you can get is 9. I think the
9
max
and
might be
pack.
10, and it's a double pack. So this second pack doesn't necessarily have to exist. It's a 50-50 whether or not this one spawns as well. So for your Odin player, you got a large second hunt pack and then double hunt. And I also think it's good. So the starting Aurochs was just 1 per spawn, which really is a lot worse for the Greek who has to make 2 granaries right next to each other to get both of the base Aurochs, whereas your Norse can kind of save on the Ox card. So the hunt spawn here is really good for the Odin, as we see our Athena and a Freyja coming in. So no
Are we gonna see the
pestilence.
Hop Tox pressure from Nullus, or are we gonna see a 2 TC Hades?
Man, I don't think you can
Pressure
2
or 2
TC.
TC?
I don't think you can afford it. Kopesh Horus is a nice relic to grab too, plus 100%
It is a 2
damage.
starting gold map.
Yeah, I don't know though if you can let the Odin hunt.
Tower upgrade? Okay, that's a good point. Not just worrying about your own situation, but worrying about what your opponent would get if you were to go 2 TC.
Right. Now, I don't know if Shelty knows. Yeah, he doesn't know this hunt is even here. Like, he missed it.
And that Nullus is on it.
Yeah, he missed it with his Ravens. This one might grab it. Yeah, it looks like it's trending that direction. And yeah, well, we've got the Valkyrie. Ajax needs to be careful. You don't really want to lose. This is a good relic to get as
A good
Zeus.
pick of the scout. That scout can always come in handy. Checking golds, vision for Underworld. So getting the scout pick is never a bad thing there.
Ooh, I think Shelty's spot. Yeah, no. Wow. Look at this. He does not even see a single animal here.
Okay, he's gonna see it now.
Now
Finally.
he sees it. And now we've got Chiron. Chiron's a beast. The ranged Greek hero is so good in early classical age. And Shelty's going to have to be careful because the
Shelty's an
Minotaur-
experienced player, though. He should be able to deal with this
I
pressure.
think he can. Yeah, he's got enough units out already and didn't
He
lose
knows
any
it's
bills.
coming. This is standard Greek play.
Ooh. I think this is a mistake.
I kind of like it because it secures those 2 hunt spots,
no.
especially if he uses the sentinels around that.
Oh, you
I'd
trade a...
almost like to see early tower crenellations upgrades to punish any sort of raids. And oh no, he already used sentinels on the main TC.
That's a mistake because this hunt...
It would have protected the hunt
Yeah.
and denied the hunt from Shelty.
And Shelty knows that all of this is here, so he's wisely coming down. Yeah, this is a misplay. I just don't think he's going to be able to hold on to the hunt, and if he can't hold on to the hunt,
Okay, that's a good wall.
well, he's got Forest Fire, and it's not going to get up in time anyway.
That would be a pretty good forest line to, or he doesn't even need it, but
Yeah,
that also
not
opens
now.
up that gold for future raids if he does forest fire that one. Even that one in the front of the base might be good to forest fire because there's no real, I guess there are sentinels as backup, but there's no real tower protection of the in-base.
No, might get one. I think he saved that. I don't know.
I don't love that wood line being burnt down.
No, it's not very important. Like,
I think that one between the 2 TCs would have been good because that also denies that makes that TC so open with nothing
Right.
near it. If there's no secondary wood line anywhere near that TC, then that.
and now Shelty's going for a second town center. I don't mind this so much because he's got the aggression, at least the unit advantage.
It's a
So,
pretty good map to rag on because the golds are generally out there and
but yeah, this is where I wish he had Forest Fire still. He could just slide right in. Now Ajax though a little bit out of position. We do have a villager killed down there, but it would be just that much easier to come around. Like really though, these raiding cavalry can just run past. It's not a big deal. But once a couple more buildings come up, it's gonna be a little bit tougher to
I
punish.
mean, think of the
this.
value of opening that up versus the value of opening up where he did.
Right. This is really
He got one
meaningless.
mill pick out of it and killed a storehouse, but
Yeah, he could have prevented He could have sat on this. Fine.
This food would be
Or
a
the
lot
food.
more vulnerable.
Ooh, I like the pick on the Taxodi. Oh, 3 hit points. I don't know why this house just little things. You should just house wall all the way over to prevent. Okay, so we've got this town center up. For some reason, Shelty did not go to this. We got a double polar bear and still 2 caribou. That's some hunt that's being left on the map. And instead he went all the way over to this Aurochs. That's a little bit of inefficient hunt pathing. Just go from here over to here. Hello, worms. Hello, dragon. Cuddy Danks. Lifted, it doesn't matter where you watch. Either platform. I'm just happy you're here. Raid. Pick off.
How big is crenellations on the Sentinels? I don't use them very often.
I don't know if it even affects
Does
Sentinels.
it even affect them?
I don't think it does. I think... No. So Sentinels don't have... They only got a track rating of 5, so they're not gonna
so
hit.
they're considered like a unit
Mhm.
as opposed to a building or tower, rather.
Yeah, so they're not gonna hit. But yeah, I mean, I guess you can make the builds from this onto here, but yeah. Oh, see, like there's hunt on the map, and Shelty's on berries. I'm kind of confused by that. If he keeps massing these raining cav, well, I guess there's enough hoplites here. So, Ryfer, what do you think? What does Shelty do at this point?
I think he can go for a frost timing. The other thing that's kind of scary for Nullus is all 3 of his gold mines are right in the same area. If Shelty frosts and gets up a fortress or not hill fort or 2, I don't think that's like you basically almost have to go mythic for an earthquake to clear that out.
Yeah.
The only thing that does work in Nullus's favor though is he still does have this 2 start in gold, so the gold star potential, even if Shelty can secure that area, isn't as brutal as if it were a 1 gold map.
Ooh, don't fight this though. Oh, Shelty, you don't want to fight this. Alright, not terrible, but unlike the Greek, he can't heal.
You gotta fall back, and now you can't raid.
So yeah, here comes Scotty. This is I mean, this is a significant. Even if he just frosts this, like you'd get a lot of villagers idle here. You'd give you the opportunity to park on this.
Single and then double Hillfort is just, I think that would be insanely strong at that position.
And he does, it looks like he's kind of prepping for it. He's getting a couple buildings down the bottom right side of his base. And we'll probably be pushing forward with all of these infantry once Frost comes up. The thing to note, though, that we still got kind of in the bank, we've got the plus 100% hero damage versus myth units. That's...
Oh, wow. That is so strong against Frost Giants.
This is Voobly. And yes, I have been busier than normal. And look at this other relic, plus 5% hoplite damage. So 2 nice little relics for Nullus here. And Shelty, for some inexplicable reason, he's got 900-ish food here and hunt, and he's farming. And are we just gonna see a frost right now?
Yeah, you gotta.
Wait, you have to now.
Was he hoping to build a hill fort and just not have Nullus be there? I don't know what he was thinking, sending his slow army in.
Yeah, maybe he's waiting for just a few more units. Where is Ajax? Ajax, we need Ajax. There he is. He just got retrained. So I guess he can hold off on the frost now. In fact, I think Shelty wins this fight as long as the raiding cavalry can get decently onto. Oh, this isn't quite. Oh.
Does the hill fort go down instantly?
I don't know. Shelty doesn't have the resources. He can't make one. He needs to probably cancel a few units. Yeah, he's got double throwing axemen here. We got Aphrodite coming up. Looks like Shelty's just expecting to just punch down these units and then to win the fight after. But there still is restoration, and we got
Resto
curse coming.
The heroic timing will be nice as well for Nullus. I don't.
He'll be a little behind. The frost is gonna end before curse comes by like 30 seconds. So, oh, we've got a market already. Not aging.
Heavy calves coming in for Shelty. That'll be big.
Yeah, it's coming in right as frost.
Actually, since his calves haven't. Okay, wow, perfect timing on the heavy calf.
Oh, that resto was used like 3 seconds too early too. I don't know why he used it that early. He lost a few more units than he needed to there. But alright, you can fall back. Boy, it would be nice to have sentinels over here, wouldn't it? Nice choke point here.
I think
right
those sentinels hit all of one arrow all game from that other TC.
Yeah, nice choke point. There's the curse. Pretty decent
Should
curse.
Shelty have tried to wall him in or building block a little? I mean, I know the TC might have killed it, but I feel like he could have got a lot of additional picks if Nullus hadn't been able to retreat. He didn't even try any sort of building block.
Shelty bought his way to Balder? I don't know about this.
I've seen the early Riot Catch players on this map a few times, watching Rappel play a lot recently.
We do only have 800 gold left in that gold mine, and as you pointed out, if Shelty can take control of this position,
If the rag gold starves, it can be brutal.
can rag gold starve. We should see some Hippaspis start coming out, because as the Hades player here, with seeing the market and no more pressure, you should anticipate the rag coming soon. So the transition.
Yeah, I guess he just wanted to get it down and up, but yeah, putting that market forward like that and having it killed off is kind of a throwaway at 300 wood.
Yeah, and a little bit of a hey.
Because you need that. It'd be ideal to have at least 1 or 2 trade caravans out to at least have a little bit of eco while the rag's going on.
Just
What is
passing.
he doing with the talks? Those are talks with very little hop support. That's like raiding cav cleanup.
Just passing. And here is the instant reg. So we are up to 239 and 130 pop. This is a 55 vil reg. I don't know.
I like this raiding cav raid. He knows like the gold starves the play.
He sees the gold mine
Sees
is
the
out.
gold run out, so now he knows the just
sneak
doesn't
through
even have to go to the main.
Come on,
Gonna take a lot of damage, especially there was the building block.
he could have
How's
just
he even gonna
ran
get
this
out?
way. There was a hole right here. Like, he could have just clicked here and he would have been run out. This is, you can't afford this because units are a premium now for the Odin.
That's how you deal with the talks.
Yeah,
I also want to see a few heroes. He knows he's out of gold in the base. Like, don't let him wall off and build up and secure that secondary gold. There should be a few units over there.
yeah. This is close. I don't see a lot of Hippaspis yet. Nice to try to get the fortified town center's almost up, and architects is almost up as well. Mason's already here. So this town center is going to get all the way up to 5,040 total hit points. This, I don't know. The fire giant needs to be attacking
that fortress
units.
and wall, especially the stone wall around the gold, is just going to be huge.
Yeah, I don't think Shelty's going to be able to push. Really here, the town center isn't even the prize. It's this spot here.
If he secured the gold and won that fight as it is, I'd say he's in a great spot to win still from Shelty's perspective. With Nullus having 15 vills on gold secured, the base still having the sentinels and towers. I mean, Nullus has safe gold and he's got a safe base still.
Why is he going over here? He knows about this. He sees this.
Maybe he thinks he can't attack into it. I mean, cleaning up the barracks. And
Yeah, but Nullus can just indefinitely fall back. Shelty can't. Shelty has to go for the kill now. Because he can't, he's not going to make any more villagers. He's only got 100 food in the bank.
there's no reason he shouldn't have sent at least 10 heroes to go clean that up while he was killing the TC. It's not like they were all attacking, they were partly pathing blocked.
Yeah, and now we've got all these hit pacifists coming out. And Shelty under the completely broke is kind of just that here in the Mythic Age.
Seriously, every one of these units Nullus is making is because of the gold that he shouldn't have been able to secure. Without that gold, he's not making these units.
Yeah, Shelty's got to just come back here and try to punch through this quick. But now the danger is if Shelty loses his position or falls back from it, that would allow Nullus to get back up to full pop.
Game. I mean, Nullus is making eco this whole time, and Shelty isn't.
But one more
Nullus
fire
also
giant.
didn't. He got knocked off those 10 or so farms, but besides that, there wasn't a lot of like eco damage.
Gotta save your fire giant.
Got a pretty good round on the heroes.
Oh, but he wandered back in. You can't afford to lose them.
Even if that lived with like 10% HP would have been a big difference because the attack is so strong against the Greek units.
And now Shelty's behind on pop. Like, this was the prize right here. He knew it was there.
I don't even think it was fully walled off when the rag got there. I think the
fortress
but
wasn't.
there was no walling around it, or not fully walled yet.
Because he knows. You gotta assume. You gotta know. The fire giant's gonna try to come launch from across the.
And it wasn't even a thing that's halfway. I could see if it was like a section across the map that would have been had to take units way out of the way. But the fact of the matter was, it literally was right where he was fighting to begin with. So.
Uh-oh. And now he only got one fire giant, and the rag is getting cornered.
Oh my! You know what the worst part of this is? If he had forest fired that forest like we wanted to begin the game, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah, it would have been. I mean, he could have walled it maybe a little bit, but yeah.
Harder.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be it. I mean, Shelty cost himself a little bit, left some hunt on the board, and didn't get a ton of value out of his frost attack, and now he's just kind of you got some dwarves, and that's really about it. So
they're 30 pop to
87
something pop. Yeah.
Could have maybe still won it. Shelty was still behind though going into this.
I don't think he kills Nullus if that gold is denied, but I think
it's a lot closer.
It gives them time to rebuild and get back into the game. And
yeah.
Nullus. Yeah. Did Nullus ever get mythic, or did he cancel it?
He canceled. Because there's no point. What's the point
of earthquaking? Yeah.
You could maybe go plenty vault there to guarantee.
My point being, I think Shelty would have had time to build back into the game, and he still would have been up in age. So.
Yeah.
Other thing, if you keep your army alive, then you kind of can at least fake fights and delay the ability of the Greek to retake that gold.
There it is. It's a nice, fun game, though. I enjoy these games.
Yeah. I don't think there was that much action in this one. It was kind of played out into the rag.
Yeah, it was. It ended up being
that one decision on the rag. I think was 90% of the deciding factor in this game.
Yeah, and Shelty probably wasn't quite where he could have been. Maybe that rag could have been held off a little bit longer just to have a little bit more punch behind it. You know, because say you get your market up back here and get like 5 caravans, then you can get some more frost giants to kind of back up the push.
That relic again is also huge. Like,
yeah,
that's where the Norse's like kind of heroic timing, their strength is those frost giants are just so hard to kill when your Greek can only have like the 2 heroes, and having a relic that doubles their damage is just crazy valuable in this matchup.
Yeah, we can see how far ahead Shelty is economically, but then just kind of this advantage kind of dissipates as his hunt runs out, and in the end, Shelty kind of only got 1 hunt pack because he never made it to this one. And Nullus, he got on this a little bit, but didn't quite fully use it. But yet, Shelty didn't use the hunt quite to the
Nullus
advantage I
probably
thought he would.
accidentally stealing his hunt
Yeah,
just absolutely played a factor in the
yeah,
result of this game.
yeah. It did. It was. Yeah, I don't think he knew he was stealing Shelty's hunt, but it helped. So that's the first game. A nice kill death ratio for Shelty. That's Reg, of course. Don't mind the units lost. This counts about the 50 that he lost when he changed villagers to Reg. So it's about 166 killed, about 100. It's probably 6 lost, I guess. So yeah, just not quite there, but it was on a bit of a nice edge there. Maybe just a couple.
Were we 100% sure that Shelty scouted that gold?
Oh yeah. He 100% had it scouted. 100%. Okay. I saw it. I checked his line of sight to see, and he knew it was down there the whole time. But let's move on to game number 2. Semifinals 2, game 2. There are 3 games in here, but my source always gives me the full slate. So Nullus may go 2-0. Nullus, our player from Russia, versus Shelty, UK, on to game number 2. A Loki mirror. Oh man, I love this map. I love it. Yes. I'm so excited. But anyway, before we look at the map, let's look at our players, who are, of course, Nullus and Shelty again. And it's a Loki war. Nullus and Loki. I don't know how good his Loki is. And then Shelty on the top right, also Loki. So Loki war, of course. And what map is it? You're maybe looking at this as somebody else, maybe not. Right, you're familiar with this, aren't you?
Not that familiar with this map.
Okay.
So why don't you take us through the map and what's special and unique about it?
Let's go on a tour of Arctic Craters. So Arctic Craters is a map that kind of came along. Maybe it's almost been 5 years now. I mean, time flies when you have fun. So Arctic Craters, the name comes from it's Arctic, of course, but the craters. Each town center spawns in this crater. The additional town centers basically spawn in a crater so that the town center protects absolutely nothing. Like there's nothing. Like nothing. The other thing, the big kind of calling card of this map, which it does have a lot of hunt too, but the big calling card is that these hills here are high enough to bring about the Age Mythology elevation bonus, where units up top, I believe it's a 25% attack bonus, ranged units shooting at units on the bottom. Don't quote me on the number, but I think it's 25%. And that was made to give kind of a little bit of aggressor's advantage here when you're attacking the base. Is if you can plant some archers up here, rain down here, they'll get that attack bonus all the way at the bottom. There are 2 starting gold mines. On the other hand, though, starting wood lines are pretty rough just because they can't spawn in the crater. So your wood is pretty forward and you get 2 gold mines.
I'm beginning to understand why we've got a Loki mirror.
Well,
isolated TCs or something Loki feasts on, so
yeah,
not surprising that both players went Loki.
Yeah, and that was kind of the intent behind this map is to discourage the town center booming. And so that's why, you could grab a town center, but not protecting anything, and then also attacker's advantage. Question in the chat: does a catapult get the bonus? No, it only applies to pierce damage. So the catapult does not get no crush. But yeah, the ranged attack bonus really doesn't do anything here except if the Loki spawns trolls. Even the ballista, would the ballista benefit? The pierce might actually benefit. I'm not sure though. It might not affect a siege unit. But Loki versus Loki, right, Fang? Hall of Thanes or we go Heimdall here?
I think on an open map like this, where the wood lines are so exposed, you go to the Hall of Thanes for the speed and the raid potential.
Yeah, I would agree. In a normal Loki map,
Especially even the wood lines are so spread out, so if you did kind of try to rush, the golds are safe, the wood lines are so far apart that the speed, it's going to be hard to deny all the wood lines because they can just go into CC across the map, and by the time you get over there to try to re-deny the wood. So I do like the Hall of Thanes and the speed here.
there's a question by Mayank. Diani, does the bonus for throwing axemen? Ooh, that's a good question. If you're able to, Ryfing, you able to jump on Google quick?
Google is going to know the answer to this?
Yes, it will if you put Age of Mythology Heaven Elevation bonus. And there will be a very large topic about it, and that topic will list all of the units that benefit. But sometimes in a Loki mirror, you see a Loki building aggressive and going Heimdall. Not on this map, because it's also kind of hard to see because the mini-map is always the same. This map is a little bit bigger than most maps. Ryfang, he's my
It does apply
engineer.
to throwing axemen.
It does apply to throwing axemen. What about ballista?
That's what I'm looking for.
So throwing axemen do get the bonus. The problem though is even at max range, they'll have a hard time throwing at a target way down here. So it'd be hard.
It also applies to buildings.
So yeah, you can put towers up here and get an attack bonus down the hill. But yeah,
I do not see ballista on the list.
Okay,
that applies to siege towers, though. Not
Yeah.
Ballista, but siege towers.
Yeah, the siege tower pierce attack for some reason, but not the ballista. That's interesting. Yeah, so I like this map. We have Shelty has used the spy on this hearse here. Nullus used his spy on this enemy hearse here. This is good. A lot of Loki players tend to use spy on villagers. In reality, you should kind of know where the villagers are, in which case spying them, what's really the point? It's so much more value in a map like this, or really any matchup, is to spy on the enemy raiding party, because then you know exactly where it is. So it's kind of funny. They each have spied the other's army, so like they all know where everything is. So here's our first little fight. First few hammer swings here. And now come up to the tower. Did Boyd cast this? I don't know if he did. He may have. I have not watched it, so do not spoil it. Thank you. A little bit of a fight here. Ooh, the Iron Jar spawn if it can get
that
the
is
horn
crazy.
blow.
That gets the special attack
There
off.
it goes.
Completely shifts the fight.
Yeah, the damage buff that gives is pretty significant. And it also tanks a ton of damage. And Herseer chasing Herseer. Shelty trying to pull away his low hit point units.
Nullus does have the defender's advantage, which might be enough to save him.
Oh, no. Oh, he slowed down because, oh, he lost 2 Herseer, 3 Herseer here.
This is not good for Shelty. Losing that many, he got the better myth unit spawn, but losing the 3 heroes
Right
like
at the
that
end.
is not good.
His problem there, these last 2 Herseer trying to get out, he accidentally teamed them in with the Iron Jar. So the Iron Jar slowed down these 2 Herseer trying to get out. So in the end, I would say yes. Shelty took the brunt of that after a nice little start. He took the brunt. Does still have his spy active. Well, so does Nullus. And healing spring here. Very important to see who ages up first in this matchup. Looks like Shelty has less army. He's actually popped right now. Less army, more resources in the bank. So there's kind of a question here where Nullus, if he goes all out forward, could potentially hunt block Shelty. But that'd be tough. Because by going forward, you then leave yourself wide open. So it's that very fine balance there where you want to be aggressive. But can you afford to? The relics so far don't look like they're very interesting on this map, not in this matchup. Yeah, Nullus will win this, and this Valk does scout the hunt, so Nullus will know where to attack. We've got 11 to 12, along with a couple myth units way down here. I don't know the point of attacking the armory. I still don't know the point in this.
Oh, you get favor and you can kill well, the hack armor upgrade is absolutely massive in this matchup, so
I guess,
kill the armory,
yeah.
it's 150 will your opponent needs to spend because
Oh,
you've got to get that hack armor
Ornolf
upgrade eventually.
Oh, poor Ornolf there got separated from
You
the
also
rest of the
generate
club.
favor and myth unit spawns potentially, but both players going heroic at the same time, so no advantage is going to be gained there from either player.
Got 29 villagers to 32 for Nullus.
Which is critical because if one player does beat the other by a minute and uses flaming weapons first before the opponent has theirs up, the myth unit spawns and increased damage can be enough to end a game.
He's gonna time it to where he does get down here. Oh man, I don't know if he knows this hunt's here. It looks like he does.
The hunt and pops it.
Pops flaming weapons right away. Do it. Do it.
But if he does it,
no, do it.
You got to get on the Vills and pop it, otherwise Nullus is going to have his heroic come in.
Yeah, he should have gone on the Vills. And now we've got flaming weapons versus flaming weapons right at the same time. Who wins this fight? Nobody knows. It depends on a lot on the myth unit spawns.
Oh, that's a really good Einhar spawn.
Yeah, that really buffs the attack here.
Mountain Giant's not that great.
Mountain
the
Giant
Vills
just
help and
tanks.
kill the heroes.
Yeah, so in the end, Shelty's gonna lose this fight too. Yeah, the Vills tanking kind of, they do kind of sway the fight there. You lose some villagers, not many though. And now Shelty on...
Nullus also had the hack armor upgrade. Does Shelty have the hack armor? Nullus does. Does Shelty?
In negatory.
No, so Nullus had that come about halfway through the fight.
That's a big one too, because you go from 20 to 30%. Gotta watch out for these Hearths here.
Shelty made those battle boars himself, right? Whereas Nullus got 2 for free from the spawns in that fight.
So 98 pop to 72. Nullus is smelling blood in the water. We got these 3 battle boar coming over this way. The Valk spots them. We got some very brave villagers over here. Pickaxe, Sunny Dogs, Husbandry. Pickaxe.
I love this wall from Nullus. Like, there's no reason to leave your bills completely in the open. Give them some protection.
Yeah, maybe even just this here would be a little bit better. And the pigs. Pigs getting turned back.
I love that investment. I mean, they tank some damage, but
it's the thing though is that gold just gathers so quickly here for the Norse that
the hero spots
another big
Shelty's
fight.
hunt build, and Shelty doesn't have anything to protect him. Nullus also has the numbers there. This should just be it.
Yeah, I mean, the value of the Hearst or the battle boar is that they just tank so much with 60% hack armor and 720 health. They tank a lot of damage. A lot of battle boar.
They also eat pop, but then again, Shelty's not anywhere.
Yeah, he's not at pop. With these 3 battle boar taking on the Hearst here. Depends how quickly we can get reinforcements here. Yeah, it's not looking good for Shelty. This could be a very quick 2-0. 66 pop to 107, and there's no thought of aggression here for Shelty, who is way on the defense. Gotta try to rebuild. Gotta try to rebuild. I don't know the point of getting copper shields. I guess it exists,
There
so get
is
it.
none.
Uh-oh. No more goats. Watchtower coming up. I would have rather have seen this army go over to the hunt over here, but I don't know if Nullus actually noticed when he ran his Herseer by. He might not have seen it.
Still just so far ahead.
Yeah. But this is going to give Shelty another chance at life. Is the lack of, I mean, this could be completely annihilated if he really wanted to. Instead, Shelty's just putting down a
Tier
couple.
2 armor for Nullus.
Ooh.
Does Shelty even have tier 1?
No.
How does
No.
the player of this high skill not get that upgrade in this critical
Oh,
matchup?
well, we saw Magic last night play a game where he only got 5 technologies in like a 30-minute game, so it's fine. It's excusable.
Shelty is doing better than that, at least.
Shelty just can't take a fight. Down on pop.
Look at the armor up difference. It's just massive. What,
It's
31 to
20 without the second line. Ooh, nice
Now
Frost Giant spawn. And now we've got, what is it? 42% to 20%. But these Herseer are starting to fade here. There's not a ton of them
just
left.
not reinforcing?
No, he's not. This is what's happening, and this is not good. The town center is a mistake.
Nullus also hasn't raided at all this game. Like, he's had the numbers pretty much since that first
Yeah.
fight. And not
Nullus
once
could have
has he
sat
done
on
any
this.
sort of raiding. Even just one hero that could spawn myth units can just cause so much eco damage and harassment.
I don't know if he can stop it.
Keep in mind, Nullus still has the 2 armor upgrade advantage.
Yeah, Shelty needs to change that or something. Shelty
And
kind
he
of
lost-
needs.
Armory died too, so we'd have to remake the armory.
Yeah, he is. He is. Right there. This is remaking the armory. So he knows. It's easy to. Sometimes it's easy to forget one thing like that. But this town center will pay off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It'll pay off if he can get out to max pop. This could be disastrous here. I mean, Shelty's kind of in range to defend, but he needs to get his army over here quickly. The mountain giant to tank. Oh, get him out, get him out, get him out. Oh, villagers dying left and right. Dwarves, that is. So now Nullus should pull out of here. Oh, he's got more Herseer coming. Dwarves, I guess, are turning to fight. I don't know. This might be the end here. Got some more units coming back. Couple throwing axemen. I don't know if there's enough here from Shelty. Dwarves are getting slammed. The myth units keep getting spawned because killing the villagers makes so many more myth units spawn too. Oh man, I think this is killing Shelty here. The only good thing is that these villagers tank damage, which allows the Herseer to be killed. But we've got 52 villagers now to 35, and Nullus has 1,500 gold in the bank.
2 GCs to 1
2
as well.
GCs to 1. Shelty hunting on the left. And that's it. GG. GG right there. Wow, Nullus. We both got this wrong. We thought Shelty would win. He looked good in the first series against Matrius.
First game I could see this one. This one surprised me a little.
Yeah, and the Nullus. I've never seen him play Loki. This was a nice Loki here. Nice
I mean,
Loki.
he played very defensive and basically hoped Shelty would make mistakes, and Shelty kind of did. That first fight, he kind of didn't need to take, and he took it. And Nullus obviously had a big defender's advantage, and I don't think he had the speed upgrade yet, so he lost a couple heroes retreating. And then that I think his Shelty's one win condition was that getting heroic like 15 seconds sooner if he had popped flaming weapons and forced to fight with the food there. I don't know if he saw that the food was there, so maybe he's thinking that if I just pop flaming weapons blindly, then he's just going to retreat and then I'm going to waste it and then he's going to cast it and the game will be over. But because the food villagers were there, he could have forced the flaming weapons use and it would have been the correct play. And then
Yeah.
if he gets that 15-second advantage of flaming weapons fight time, that could be enough to end the game there. But he didn't see the Vels or was
Yeah, or
hesitant,
didn't.
and
Yeah. Maybe
instead
didn't
they
quite
traded
value it.
flaming weapons with Nullus having the defender's advantage, and it just was the second bad fight in a row for Shelty, and it just kind of snowballed from there after taking 2 bad fights to start the game.
Yeah. And you can see it's the kill death ratio. I mean, the hard thing is like in a Loki versus Loki is just that first fight can really determine how the rest of the game goes because you're just so Herseer just so expensive. You lose a few Herseer means you lose a few more Herseer, which means you lose a few more. This flaming weapons fight ended up being very, very poor.
I mean,
for
look, you can see it
Shelty.
on the graph, that first fight where he lost 3 that we saw as the battle ended, and that just put him behind early.
Yep.
And then the flaming weapons again, like I said, the 2 fights, and you can see the 2 fights on
Yeah.
the graph here.
And some of this is armory upgrade came in for Nullus during this fight.
Defender's
and then
advantage,
also
the
defender's
Vils there to
advantage.
help.
Vils tank a little bit of damage. It's good. Yeah, mirror matches. I think you're right. Norse mirror matches are the most likely to like
This
just
one is especially brutal. I
scoop
honestly,
off a
even
cliff.
just Shelty getting that first Einhar spawn, if it had spawned in a better spot and gotten its special attack off a few seconds early, that could have changed that initial first fight of the game.
Yeah.
Like I've played Loki mirrors where a bad myth unit spawns off the first fight of the game can literally just be GG.
Yeah, well, Nullus takes it 2-0, so Nullus will be all the way since he got his forfeit win in the first round. He advances now all the way to the finals of the finals match of this MetaPlays Season 2 tournament. Was a question in chat, what myth unit do you want to spawn? And Raha Kanara is right. The one you want to spawn is the Frost Giant. The thing, I mean, it freezes other myth units, which basically renders them completely useless. Really good armor, good hit points. So yeah, you want the Frost Giant if you're gonna be fighting like a pitch battle somewhere. They just do so much work. Yeah, I guess this wasn't the amazing Loki versus Loki game. This is pretty straightforward here. So apparently, Boyd, if you want some Loki versus Loki action, there is a game that Boyd spawned that was really awesome. Game 1 was not Loki because in this tournament, if you win with a god, you have to switch to a different god. So that's why we've seen some changes. Like we don't see Ra versus Aranos like in Chemo versus Tiger Boss. We see different. I like that. That's a nice rule. The problem though, if you get to like best of 5s or best of 7s, you really start scraping the bottom of the barrel towards, game 6 or game 7, because not a whole lot to go with there. But that's gonna be it for the cast tonight. I might be able to play a game or two, and we'll just keep on keeping on here in our stream. Play a couple games if you're up for it, Ryfang.
I've been playing a bit recently. I think I won every game last night.
Wow, look at you! I won every game last night. But yeah, okay, let's.
If things don't go well tonight, we'll know why.
It'll be me. Yeah, I haven't. Somebody mentioned way earlier, that they haven't seen me playing as much and wanted to know if I'm busy. Yeah, I've been busy this summer, more busy than even like most summers. Just a lot of stuff going on. Like coached Cam's baseball team, so that was a lot of evenings that kind of disappeared. Yeah, let's get some old boys action going here. But it's fun. 3v3 decent players. Are they here? It says they're AFK. Yeah, having a real life beyond AOM. And the other thing too, I mean, weather's nice. It seems such a shame to be going to bed or really early with the kids and not enjoying it. So busy summer. How'd the squad do? Man, we did we did well. Um, we were 7-5 in the regular season, which put us fifth out of 11th. So maybe that's not well for some people. I don't know. I'm happy with that.
Re-rum and host.
What's that?
Do you want to re-host? You be the host.
Okay, yeah, I'll host. We were 7-5 in the regular season. At the end, I mean, we're talking um, 7 and 8 year olds, so it's not super serious slash competitive. But then after the last regular season game, then they play one like postseason game against like a team, similar, and we won that. So we ended up 8-5, which that's good. The kids loved it, had a lot of fun. Let's see if I can find some pics of. I gotta be careful though, because I got other parents' kids' pictures in here, and I don't want to show them off. But I can get a few Cam. Cam's not. He didn't really carry Cam. I don't. He's not destined to be a MLB player. Uh, he just. I don't know. He's got a goofy swing. But okay, let me make sure I got Cam here. So here, we'll show you guys some camera. Do we got a full game room here? Oh, we do. Hold on. Yeah, we definitely don't want Urchies. Nope, somebody left. All right, you guys, let's see. Let's go over to, you guys can see the game room. Oh, team game. Hold on. Got it. All right, so here's Cam. We can see here. Strike one. Right here. And what a face, too. What a face. So that's miss number one. And then this one, I believe he fouled it off. Why he's swinging at this pitch to begin with is anybody's guess. Um, and then I think this one was like way inside. And again, I don't know what kind of form he's got. But oh, there's some other kids. So we got these three picks, the old camster hamster right here. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I enjoy it. It was a lot of fun this season. It's a great age. It's a great age. Like the kids, just watching them play and get better. Um, because you have a variety of kids. You got some kids that like the parents, you can tell they practice a lot with them. We've got like a local travel team, and some of the kids were on that. At 8 years old, it really boggles my mind, baseball travel. And so they'd play like tournaments on the weekend, and then play in the city league on our team during the week. And those kids were really good. Um, then you have medium kids, and you have bad kids, but they all loved it. And I get excited too. Like we had one kid who was kind of towards the bad end, but you could see him improve a little bit the entire year. And then I think in our second to last game, playing second base, ground ball hit to him, scooped her up, threw it to first. Our first baseman actually caught it, man, and out. That kid, he was so excited. The parents are excited. I'm excited because I'm out in the field, helping coach the kids. So I'm jumping up and down, high five the little guy. Man, it was fun. It was fun. Just all season stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Polyphemus playing. Oh man, I did show those pictures. No, I had a Polyphemus on our team. Um, Nickname of Bubba. And you could tell he's watched too many videos of like MLB players because every time he'd swing and then let go. And so like he thought that was cool, so he'd swing and let go with a hand, and he just could not make contact. And if he hit it, it went a ways, but he just couldn't hit it regularly. And lots of strikeouts, and then like he'd just like take like a minute to walk from home plate to the dugout, just so dejected, just dragging the bat on the ground, and I'm the worst player ever, is what he told me the one time. But it was fun. Yeah, you gotta have, cause yeah, there's a lot of downtime in that age, cause sometimes the kids can't hit, or if you have a kid pitcher, they can't pitch. But you gotta. It helps to have a kid there, cause. But all right, let's play some games. It's been a while. Play some games. The last time I played, actually the last few streams I've played, it's been a train wreck. What god are we thinking? Give it to me. Yeah, Polyphemus, he didn't play. No, he wasn't on any of the teams, so he must not be a baseball. Oh, we want Poseidon. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll do set. If you're still around the next game, Mr. Droth Sid, we'll do set. Now, you ready, Ryan Fang? Ready to carry?
I am.
All right. But yeah, towards the end of the season, Camden was kind of baseballed out, and he more saw it just as like a social. This was a social outing to get snacks at the end of the game. That was his.
Snacks are the priority.
Yeah, that was what he really looked forward to. Because like at the beginning of the season, if he struck out, he was kind of bummed. At the end of the season, it was just, that's all right. What do we got for snacks after the game? So, but yeah, good group of kids, good group of parents. But now, let's move on. You guys should be able to see the game. We're on Oasis, Poseidon, Ra, Kronos. Oh shoot, my scroll speed is all jacked up. Alright, this will be a little annoying because my scroll speed is so slow. So, I apologize in advance. I hate using lure in team games because I just take my teammates on. Somebody remind me after this game to change my scroll speed. Black Lotus, villagers gather faster. Ah, the goose is on it. Goose on the loose. A little bit of a lag. Whatever. It is Ryfang. Sure is.
I'm doing a 4-minute.
Okay. Ooh, there's some giraffe in between me and you. I don't know if it's yours or mine yet.
I found the opponent's hunt, so that might give me a target to 4-minute onto.
Ooh, nice targeting there. Must be ozone. Or maybe it's Yadano. I haven't found my hunt, so that might be.
I found mine, that's yours.
Okay, maybe I can lure it.
Ορθώς. Βούλομαι.
I need to scout green side here. If you kill the hunt before it reaches the lure, does it count towards the hunt? Yes, it does. As soon as it's lured, it counts. However, when you kill the hunt out of this close proximity, that is when the lure never deletes itself. Really wish I would have killed that pharaoh a little bit better. Or the pharaoh, the hyena, a little bit better. Speaking of pharaoh, who do we got down here? JJ the expert. Yes.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Έστω. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμο. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς.
Yes, I kind of wasted honored food there. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to that hunt unless you want it.
That's yours, I said.
Yeah, I know, but man, I scroll speed here though.
Λέγε. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι.
I have so much game knowledge, it's hard to use. That's my excuse, yes. I'm just too smart for my own good.
Έτοιμο. Ναι. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι.
What's this relic? Ooh.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μεταλλεύς. Έτοιμος.
I think I will just go
Πάνι.
classical fight.
Έτοιμη. Ναι. Έστω. Ναι. Μεταλλεύ.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Θηρευτής.
Where's my... Oh, there they are.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
A little bit slow for my age up here.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
And now, because I made this hero,
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
I have idle build town center time.
Έτοιμος.
This guy is...
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
Yeah, that sucked. Somebody disconnecting?
Lagged.
Come on!
Is it me?
No, it's not you.
Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
So it's somebody.
I'm about to kill a couple of Pink's villagers. Do we save and restore
Έστω.
before we're down to 6?
Oh, it's Blossom.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς.
Did you kill him?
I killed one vill.
How did I just go out? Oh,
Πρόσεχε.
let's see.
Μάλιστα. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Herdables do count towards...
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς.
Oh, he's gonna give this relic to him, isn't he?
Λέγε.
Unless I come and snatch it up.
Μάλιστα. Ναι, ναι.
Ooh.
Ναι.
Ooh.
Έστω. Βούλομαι. Καλώς.
Ha!
Έτοιμος.
I saved it.
Λέγε.
Very proud of myself.
Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Καλώς.
This guy is not
Πάνι. Βούλομαι.
building. I'm gonna go Blossom side. That way he can...
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Oh shoot, I'm gonna be in house.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμο.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Ναι, μάλιστα. Ορθώς. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Ορθώς. Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Ρητόμος.
Ah, shoot. That is...
Λέγε.
they have no idea how much this hurts.
What's the matter?
Dude, I don't even want to talk about it.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
I don't want to talk about it.
Ορθώς. Ετοίμος. Ναι.
Λέγε έστω.
Έτοιμος. Βούλαμε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλαμε.
Πρόσεχε. Εις μάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Καλώς. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Εις μάχη. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Ορθώς.
Run! Fat lard.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Λέγε. Θρητόμος. Πρόσεχε. Έστης. Πρόσταγμα. Ετοίμος. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Θρητόμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Man, that stunk.
Ετοίμος. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Εις μάχη.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Μάχη.
Ετοίμος. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Ειρηνευτής.
Λέγε έτοιμη.
Okay.
Λέγε ηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάχη.
Πρόσεχε έστω.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Μεταλλέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Ετοίμος. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής. Ετοίμος. Λέγε. Ναι. Έτοιμος. Θηρευτής. Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Προσέξτε. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Why did they stop?
Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ορθώς.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Okay, other?
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
I don't have many goats either. There's a pack of wandering
Βούλομαι.
Hippicon or raiding cavalry behind us.
Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα. Εισβολή. Εισβολή. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι. Ναι, έστω. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Πόρο.
Actually really good for me.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Εισβολή. Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Έτοιμο. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Καλώς. Λέγε. Ναι, μάλιστα. Μάχη. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Θρητόμος.
Watch out, there are two centaurs behind us somewhere.
Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε.
I'll have a ceasefire if we ever
Πρόσταγμα.
need it for anything.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλαμε. Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μεταλλέγεις.
Πρόσεχε.
Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος.
Yeah, who is
Έτοιμος.
lagging? Do you see anyone is lagging?
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
'Cause I can't figure it out.
Πάνι. Ορθώς. Καλώς. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Βρυτόμος.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Ορθώς.
Λέγε.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Oh, okay, that's where we went. Is there a place to hit the your guy? The centaur, I found him. He's right there.
Έστω.
Yeah, I see it.
Ναι.
Λέγε, ναι. Λέγε, πρόσεχε. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα, έτοιμο. Έστω, έστω. Λέγε, έστω. Πρόσταγμα, βρυτόμος.
Έτοιμος. Χώρο. Λέγε. Χώρο. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς.
Man,
Λέγε.
stop.
Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Hit it.
Yes.
Hit it. JJ! Ah!
Έτοιμος.
I'm just, you got it
Alright, I
anyway.
killed him any.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
There's those,
Έτοιμος.
I can take
Ορθός.
these
Πάνι.
raiding cavalry that are
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα,
Honor
βούλομαι.
true.
Ναι, έστω, έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
wherever they went. I'm
Πρόσταγμα.
not sure. Oh, there they are.
Εισβολή. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι, ναι. Έτοιμη, έστω.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Lost a Vil.
Well, you have manners.
Έτοιμος.
It was low.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Ναι. Έστω.
Λέγε. Έστω. Ναι. Έστω.
Do we have any places to hit
Ορθός.
purple?
I don't know. He's probably on back gold by now, maybe?
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Probably.
Έτοιμος. Έστω. Λέγε. Πάνι. Πάνι.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Red should,
Λέγε.
green should be able to win his side,
Πάνι.
hopefully.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Ορθός.
Got a little bit of
Πρόσταγμα, ναι.
Λέγε. Έστω. Ναι. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Ορθός.
Okay, I found a few abilities here.
Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Χώρο. Χώρο. Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
job.
Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. 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 Ορθός. Πάνι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ναι. Ναι. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Πάνι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Καλό. Βολή.
Έτοιμο. Καλώς. Λέγε. Λέγε.
Ah.
Ορθός. Λέγε. Έτοιμο. Ορθός. 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 Ορθός.
Great, he took my forward TC.
Ορθός. 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 Πάνι. Πάνι. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
He saw Teal's gold.
Πρόσταγμα, ναι.
Oh, don't. Oh, okay, I guess.
Πρόσταγμα.
Probably not the best Locus.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ναι. Ναι.
Βούλομαι. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Oh,
Πάνι.
found some more bills.
Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Καλώς. Λέγε. Ισμάχιν.
His gold's gotta be. Oh, he still has it in his base. That's why I can't find it.
Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Καλό. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα, Έστω. Έτοιμη. Έστω. Ναι.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Λέγε. Καλώς. Μάλιστα. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε, μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμη, έστω. Βούλομαι. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Kidding me.
Πρόσταγμα.
What? What's wrong?
Πάνι. Ορθός.
He killed my temple right as I'm about to hit Rook.
Oh no.
Βούλομαι.
Repair your town center or get masons.
Λέγε. 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 Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
I have ceased. Do you want it or I think we gotta save it. I mean,
Okay.
he's sacking his whole army for this.
Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Oh, he is. I guess I could have done it before, but
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
oh well.
Βούλομαι.
I didn't realize he was.
Messed with his eco a bit at least.
Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Yeah.
Καλώς. Βολή. Ορθώς. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Έστω.
I'm gonna try to behemoth push him now.
Λέγε. Λέγε. Ορθώς.
Okay.
Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πάνι.
Πρόσεχε.
Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
How did Red's temple get here?
Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
He shifted it.
Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Ορθώς. Ορθώς.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Ετοίμος. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Καλώς. Καλώς. Λέγε.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Gosh, Red just stole a behemoth and deleted it.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
I was gonna steal it back.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Probably fight this. I'm coming up behind.
Ετοίμος. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Yeah, fight this.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πόρο. Ορθώς. Πόρο. Πόρο. Πόρο.
I'll have bronze too.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
I think our only chance is if we win the top.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
How's Green
Βούλομαι.
doing? Not
Λέγε.
great.
Oh,
Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Εις μάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Μεταλλεύς. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλος.
once I get a little bit more army, I'll use bronze.
Εισβολή. Λέγε.
Got my behemoth on the TC finally.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος.
He's gonna lose a lot of ills.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
He's not on his
Vúlome.
TC, so I'm gonna try to steal it.
Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Έστω. Ναι. Πρόσεχε.
Wish I had more villagers.
Πρόσταγμα.
I can steal one of
Πρόσεχε.
behemoths that's pushing green.
Πρόσταγμα.
Where is green's army? I should be fine on perp if you want to just go help green.
Πρόσταγμα.
I'll be right on it. Now, why in the world does this guy have a Raven on this back town center that I'm grabbing?
Έτοιμος.
I think it's green actually that's lagging.
Μάλιστα. Βούλε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ναι. Ναι.
I can't fix the scroll speed because if I change it, it'll jack up my resolution in game.
Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Ah, he's gonna Helios on top of us.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Get on the town center.
Εισβολή.
It's gonna be oh.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Καλή.
Πρόσταγμα. Ετοίμος. Βούλομαι.
Just lost 5 villagers because of that.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμη.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Καλώς. Λέγε. Μάχη.
Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Καλώς. Μάχη. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ισμάχην. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Έτοιμο. Εισβολή.
Man, and he stole my Hydra.
Λέγε. Βούλαμε.
Έτοιμος. Καλώς. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Πάνι. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Did green get doubled all game?
Not really.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Just not quite where he needs to be.
Εισβολή. Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα. Το βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Well,
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Βούλομαι. Πάνω.
well, I think we can probably just resign and go on to the next game.
Έτοιμος. Βούλο. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Ορθός. Πάνι.
Okay.
Χώρο. Μάλιστα.
Pink was dead too.
Yeah, well,
Λέγε. Καλώς.
purple's even.
Here comes red.
Yeah, he had the vortex in the backside.
Μάλιστα. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
I don't know who's lagging.
Λέγε. Καλώς. Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Μάλιστα. Ισμάχη.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
Man, all of a sudden I went from economy to nothing.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Who is Imani Zazi? I don't know who you mean.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Χώρο. Λέγε. Καλώς. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
It's gotta be like,
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Έστω. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
Kinda getting train wrecked 2 versus 1 here.
Βούλομαι.
yeah, I'm trying to help on the bottom.
Λέγε. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ορθός. Έτοιμο. Λέγε. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα.
Ooh, I got the plenty vault though.
Πρόσταγμα.
If I could somehow sneak villagers in. Alright, we can resign. Man, I don't know who was lagging here. I think it was green. Oh, somebody's saying it's teal.
Tail was yellow in the lobby.
Oh, was he? I think Blossom almost dropped a couple times. Alright, let's fix my scroll speed up to, I don't know, whatever I usually have it right around here. Yeah, that doesn't even count as... That's not even a game.
Was deleted life more or somebody?
Oh, I don't know.
1950 AK rate.
No. Could be. Yeah, we'll have to... I wonder if it was that Bornholm. Like, Ozone is saying who's lagging, but I don't know who's lagging. He's calling somebody Indonesia. Who dat? No coming back from that. I've come back from worse. But yeah, there's no coming back from that.
Red was, yeah, his eco was way beyond anyone else's in the games.
Alright, let's go. It might be more. More's been on at this time period. And I think he was the Kronos. So it would make sense that he played really well. Well, Blossom, you had the red ping show up next to you twice when the game froze. So I think you almost disconnected. But I don't know if you were like the constant lagger. Oh, we were supposed to go set. Is that really John Arbiter? I don't know if it really is him.
No, it's an 1870 JJ.
Oh, yeah,
Use your
okay.
head.
I didn't even notice his rating. Yeah, it's not Arbiter. A fan, though.
Your team also needs to change.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you want a better partner this game, and I can take it.
I didn't do super well. But yeah, it's sometimes with the way, I mean, this game has such an old net code. And then we're using like a fake LAN. So there can be some kind of goofy networking issues that, like, who knows? Like, sometimes the lag is because two people aren't really connected to each other. And so, like, who's the lagger? You know, because everybody else can connect to all of them, but then there's two people that can't connect, and then because they can't connect, the game itself lags. But anyway, it's nice to be able to play a little bit. So we'll do one more game, then we'll go to bed. Move on from there. We'll try to do at some point the other semifinals this weekend. And then the finals will have to wait because I'm going on a trip, little family vacation next week. And we'll be gone at that point. So we'll get up to the finals, and then when I get back, we can kind of have our final stream, which is the best of 7. That's a long time. Like, that's the one downside of these meta plays tournaments. Like, they're either one-day tournaments, which it's just such a time-consuming affair for one day, or like the other ones, like this, where you gotta play 4 sets at one day, or 3 sets. Like, it's just a lot. Alright, oh man, now this scroll speed is gonna drive me bonkers.
Great UIR.
Oof. Oh! It seems so fast now, even though it's what I normally am at. And my pharaoh is Madara. I haven't seen him in a while. Man, I'm off screen. Sorry. Good thinking there, Mr. Drothsid. Appreciate it.
Greek, fair. Are you repair? Greek, are you repair? I air. Are you repair?
All right, we've got Set Ra Hades, Loki Set Thor. Oh,
In which?
yeah, it's not really John Arbiter. Thank you, Mayak. I do have a very good overlay. Who are you? Oh, that's
I'm Hades.
Hades.
Greek.
Who's this? Julian Papa. I might go like with an aggressive shift on Julian Papa.
Greek. EU refer. EU refer. I air. No. He need to fire.
And are you repair? Are you repair?
He need to. Throw ear to rig. Throw ear to no.
Nice. Death
Greek.
placement.
You refer. He need to refer.
Oh, I have way too many villains on gold here. Stupid. Well, that's a lot less leggy. That's good.
Greek. He need to.
I'll just.
You I air. In which. He need to. Greek. You refer. Ak.
Where is Purple's forward gold mine? I guess I kind of need to find that.
He need to.
Oh man, this walrus needs to hurry up. Yeah, not terrible, I guess.
Greek.
In a Jirek.
Greek.
Jirek.
In which. Gaia.
Yeah. I would like to find Purple's gold mine. I guess I said I can just like.
And which you I air. You I air. You I air.
In which? Erifir. Antio. Ak.
You repair.
I can just use vision.
In which? Ak. You I air.
He need to. You refer. In which. Greek.
Greek.
In a Jirek. You a year.
He need to. I air. No. In which.
Greek. Greek. You I air. Are you repair?
No.
And are you repair? Greek. And are you repair? Are you repair? And
Oh well. Whatever. Okay, well that kind of canceled each other out. He shifts, I shifts, we all shift. Let's see, I know he was over here converting somewhere. Way over here. Your hunt's getting attacked there.
I know.
Inage rec entio Freyja Freyja Gerek Nu
Inito I air you refer.
Greek. You refer.
Alright, my pharaoh should be coming out here soon.
Inito. You refer.
Nice little hunt back for me though.
Inage rec
Inito.
Do you want goats?
I'm good on goats.
Where is mine?
Try to find
Pharaoh.
Green's hunt for me if you want to do something useful.
Alright, I know purple's is up here. Who is the pharaoh? The pharaoh is Madeira. Now he's the second.
Greek.
Jiresh
Inito. UIR.
In which tayo. Greek no.
Inito. Inito. UIR. Inito. UIR. Greek. Gaia.
Oh, he's getting these.
Greek tayo. Here. Inito air. Greek tayo. No.
Ah,
In which you refer. Inito.
oh, one food short? You gotta be kidding me. How are you doing?
Fine. Just turtling against the Loki and then gonna push him with Resta.
Inito. You refer. Tayo.
Come on. Aw.
In which air.
Gerek Nu
If I could find his hunt, that would be nice.
Greens? Yeah, who knows?
I found it, I think.
In which
Greek.
Antio Ak Tayo
Inito.
Jiresh Antio Tayo Ak
Of course, the guy shows up right as my hunt spawns.
no.
Greek.
Inito air.
Erefir
Check for green.
UAE
You refer.
and UAE
In which Greek. Inito
in which
It killed Teal's priest.
Greek.
Antio
Inito air.
Antio
Boundaries hunt.
In wedge.
Tayo. Are you refer?
And tayo. In tayo.
In wedge.
And geo. And geo.
UIR.
In tayo.
Rig. Infinito. Tayo.
Are you kidding me with that Einkar spawn?
What?
And
Green got a really lucky spawn. I killed all his food mills though.
Giresh. In geo.
Into.
Giresh. UAE. In tayo. In tayo.
Into.
And geo. In geo.
Into.
In wedge. Erifir.
Into.
Enwich. Finito.
Into.
Oh.
Purifier. Gaia.
Finito. Enwich.
I don't know what Reddit's doing, but he doesn't have anything.
Finito.
This is a terrible mining spot.
Tayo. Ak. Tayo. Finito. Ak.
And geo. In a giresh. In a giresh. And geo.
Do we know where they're? I guess we can try to find their gold.
Are you refer?
Baya. Enwich. Refer. Baya.
Oh, not that.
Into you. You into you. Into you. You in which?
Finito. Rig. Finito.
Oh, it's kind of weird. Yeah, retreat through that wall.
Garrick. In which? You into you. Refer. Into you. You refer.
I lost my forward gold position, unfortunately.
Do you need to fall back to the one behind?
Yeah. Although you got it occupied.
Well, I can move. I can move some vills off.
Yeah. I can't mess with Loki on this map. I killed all his food and I'm still screwed.
Yeah, Teal didn't notice I got a nice raid on his back gold.
I got Underworld coming though, and he wasted flaming weapons, so maybe I'm not in as bad a shape as I initially thought.
Yeah, if you need to, you can.
But I don't have any gold at the moment, so I can't replenish.
Yeah, come to my town. Come back here. It's all good.
Into you. Into you.
Finito. Rig. Baya.
Into you.
Do you need help or what?
I'm just don't have any gold.
Well, come here. I can move off of it.
Garrick. EU refer. En wedge. Into you. Into you. Yeah, at you.
Erifir. UAE.
I finally got a raid on.
Can you get me line of sight here? I'm gonna have to underworld for gold.
Maybe Underworld up here to the top half of the
En
map.
wedge. En wedge. Into you.
I'd rather mess with green.
EU wedge. EU refer. En wedge. EU refer. EU refer. Yeah, at you.
UAE.
Into you. At you.
I got line of
Into
sight.
you.
Green kind of.
EU refer. Into you. Into you.
Dang it.
Garrick.
Thing's gonna
En
live.
EU refer.
If we shut down green's gold, then he's gonna be in trouble. So
He's
or
got
can you
an
get me line
ox
of-
cart.
Okay.
He's got an ox cart in that
EU refer.
hill fort with like 1 hit point.
Get me line of sight of the mid golds,
The what golds? Okay.
or
down
just
here.
some gold, so I can underworld.
Yeah.
Garrick. Garrick. At you. Into you. At you. Into you.
Ha! Picked it.
Into you. Into you.
Erifir. UAE.
Rig.
Erifir.
Into. Fair. Rig. Kayu.
Into you.
Oh, he went up
Any Kayu. Fair.
to this one.
He's on the. Oh, are you kidding me? He surrounded my heroic hero. Did that locust even hit?
I'm not sure.
And there goes my underworld.
Into
Inito. Rig. Inito. NUIR. Rig. NUIR. Inito.
Gaia. UAE. Gaia.
Into you.
Dang it.
Inito. Rig. IR.
Look out!
Garrick, into you.
You raid that.
Yeah.
Into you. Garrick, into you. Into you.
Thanks for
into
telling me.
you, Into you. At you.
In UAE. Erifir. NTO.
Gerek. Urifer. Enti.
UAE. Erifir.
En wedge.
Gerek.
IR.
Do you need resources?
Into you.
I just have been gold starved for 5-10 minutes.
I told you to go to the back gold mine.
Gerek. UER.
I don't have a GC.
Into you.
We're buildings.
Gerek. Image erect.
Inito. Kayu.
NTO. Erifir. UAE.
Entio. UER. In wedge.
Garrick. Into you. Into you. At you.
You know where green's gold went?
Garrick.
He's got to be on one of the. Or yeah, I'm killing it. But Teal's building a mid goal.
Where? Oh, okay.
In wedge. Erifir.
Into you.
Gerek. Ayu. Urifer. Ak.
Garrick. Into you.
Gerek. UER.
Into you. UER. Into you.
Where can I tornado?
Into you.
Enti. Gerek. Yawit.
Do you need resources?
I need like time more than anything to retake a TC. How did Red lose his TC?
I don't know.
Green's eco is still probably crap, but mine is probably worse. I think you need to start taking lots of TCs to outboom teal. You're ahead on score, but you've got to take all these TCs,
Yeah.
including yours.
You need to.
Into you.
This leg is back.
It's green, it shows. For me at least.
Yeah.
Teal's also mining gold down here too.
Oh, you're gonna get your town center, but dang it. This is a good game too. I think we'll end up winning. There is.
I don't know. I don't know why Red's getting pushed. We ate Frost and Tornado on our end. You've still got your NATO. Might it be worth NATO in Green's base to put him back even further?
Maybe.
We're NATOing their gold.
Into you.
Red's eco upgrades aren't great either.
Yeah, that's part of it. Like, it's kind of no excuse as Raw to be not have those eco upgrades. Oh, we have movement. Maybe.
We try to save and restore. Somebody dropped. Who's it show? Yeah, it shows green dropped for me when I go to save.
Yeah, we can restore. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I tornado green. Because he's only got one town center, so the value
Either is, yeah, his one TC or try to tornado the, yeah, I'd tornado green's TC and then I'd clean up the gold on our bottom of the map. Although red just, the rag could kill us.
Alright, there we are. Because, yeah, I'm if I get that town center, I got a great economy as long as red.
Just take TCs, you're ahead of teal on booming. I also think your trade's probably better than teal's as he's on those south golds. Tornado green's base and then clean up the bottom golds and hopefully red at least holds. Rag could cause issues, that might be my biggest concern.
There we are. Alright. ME server on a nutshell. Well, it's not the extended, but yeah, I think because I'm about to get mass spears. And my eco is top.
Are you set? Do you have the... You're set, right?
Yeah.
You've got the hero. You went Nephis
Mhm.
for the priest upgrades?
Mhm.
Because dealing with the Loki myth unit raids, you'll probably need those upgraded priests.
Where was Yellow Army? That's a good question.
Flaming weapons, gold denial.
Chili. Yeah, I got the priest upgrade. Get my last farm upgrade. I got a decent. I just gotta hope that red holds. I mean, red should be able to hold because tornado was used already.
He just got knocked off like 15 farms though, which is concerning.
But yeah, I feel like if I should have gotten ready to tornado green sooner, because if he ages up, that's kind of a
I think is a big
big
issue.
issue. But if I can get him before he ages up, then he's in a world of hurt.
I killed his early food. We've raided his gold multiple times. He probably doesn't have that many vills. Period.
Yeah, the one thing that we've got a reg that'll be coming on the top.
I just, like I said, take 6 TCs with your eco and you should be able to defend it. I just take Pink's upgrades and he doesn't have that many upgrades on his units at least. So even if he does rag, it's not going to be like a full upgrade rag by any means. So
All right, I'll pause first, and we can. Hopefully it works and it doesn't drop the guy that disconnected. You there?
Yep.
You see me typing or no?
no, my TC just went up, but I don't see anything. It's not paused either.
Oh yeah, it's messed up. We're all in our own game. I don't think we're gonna be able to save it because we're not. This is a single. We're all in our own single player game. It's like you're legit. Everybody's just fighting AI. So. Dang it, that's too bad. Let's see who realizes for first that they're playing against AIs.
Did you pause?
It's nobody's together. Everybody's in their own little game.
Green just ran out of gold too, so you would have had them. Yeah, you have tier 2 upgrades. Teal has nothing. We were ahead of team score too.
Yeah, we were gonna win. Because I don't think their pocket raw was, or their set was nearly in the position I was. Because I had pretty much all my eco. I have the trade route going. I have caravan upgrade coming. I've got flood control. But yeah, it didn't work.
Why didn't the save work? I hadn't seen that before. Usually it does work.
I don't know why. I think it might be because he was removed from the game when we saved. Because his name wasn't there anymore. I think these guys are probably fighting AI and winning and thinking that they're doing fantastic. Oh yeah, I did have the relic monkeys too. Dang it. Well, that was. Oh. Dang it. There's already 6 people in this room. Pretty sure. Is Bornholm the lagger? We'll try. We'll go in the game with Bornholm, and if it lags, then we'll know for sure. I don't know. Man, I was about to pop off that game too. Bam! With the relic monkeys.
Wait, why is this dude who was just begging to go to bed in our game now?
I don't know. I don't know. So who is he? He's got an AKA rate of 1950. So who would that even be? It could be the raffle. I don't think it can be more, because more is not high enough. Man, that was a good game too. Yeah, see, everybody's like, man, we were playing against the AI. Oh man, that was a good game. I don't know why people don't like Frozen Wastes. It always results in just wild games like that.
That gold situation's kind of frustrating for certain civs.
But that's the whole point.
Especially when your pocket is kind of doing its own thing.
Well, I was helping. Well, actually, the biggest issue I had is I forward built, and Red didn't have an army. So.
Oh, you forward built on red side?
Yeah.
I think that was your mistake, doing a double Aggie forward build instead of coming the Hades side.
Well, yeah, I thought that the set would go that way, which he did, and I thought I could get up there first. But yeah, I probably should have gone on your side.
My issue was I tried to raid and play pressure in 3 versus 3, and even though I killed his entire 7-vil food pack, I lost my whole army because of the speed difference.
Yeah, Hades is tough on. It's Loki. All right.
I almost should have gone like fast heroic to get high pasties out sooner. That way I at least would have traded more efficiently.
Yeah, pasties in your third hero are pretty important. I got it, I was
surprised he got heroic when he did, considering I killed his whole food, but I guess all the goats.
Goats and just dwarves. The classic Loki pure dwarf. Were these the same players that legged the first time, or is it slightly different? Because
Julian is the one I'd worry about.
Yeah, Julian doesn't leg. I've played enough against Gabu. He's fine. So I don't know if it might be. Because there was that one PXX guy that we used to play against once in a while, and he legged.
Yeah, there's some PXX guy that people try to avoid. Alright, I'm going your side on water.
Alright, you want to build forward or back?
It doesn't matter. I can build forward since I can dock spam.
Yeah. Boy, where's my hunt? Dang it. Do you have starting hunt?
Yeah, it's outside. Way outside, though.
Oh, shoot.
This might even be yours.
Okay, there's no point in even using.
Hver þar? Ég vil. Skipan.
Ég vil.
There's no point even doing great hunt on this. On 2 goats.
Skipan. Fjósamaður.
Skipan.
Já. Satt. Fjósamaður.
Já.
Já. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Skipan. Timbursveit.
Hver er þar? Ég vil.
Já. Satt. Timbursveit.
Hver er þar? Samþykkt. Já.
Good luck. Thank you.
Hver er það? Timbursveit.
See ya, Awas. Thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate it. I'm gonna build it aggressively forward too.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
I'm gonna have my priest with the animals too. I'm converting a boar or two since they do heavy damage and try to deny any secondary docks from the far player. So I think we should be able to sweep water.
Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Ég vil.
Samþykkt fjósamaður. Skipan. Skipan ég vil. Skipan.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Alright, the other Norse is up here.
Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Já.
Já, ég vil. Hver er þar? Tilbúin? Skipan.
His Ulsark was around here. He's gonna be building a temple up there. He's gonna have to be close. There's also a villager there. I want to get on that Villy.
Oh, whoops.
I'll be able to help out with. Nice.
Samþykkt. Skipan er fljótsveit.
Samþykkt. Tilbúin?
Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
There's his temple.
Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Hver er það?
Killed one of Red's vills.
Okay, good. You might be able to kill that Ulsark.
Yeah,
there.
can kill his elf too.
Skipan.
And a hero potentially as well.
Já.
Nice, nice. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Skipan.
Tilbúin? Já. Samþykkt.
Where's that Herseer out now?
Já. Já. Samþykkt.
Já. Já.
Samþykkt.
No, he's got vills.
Where? Oh, right there.
They're not getting a second dock up though. Or at least not yet.
Skipan.
Are you up?
Oh, yeah, I'm already agent.
Alright. Control. Get the heroes that are killing my priests.
Já.
Hver er það? Samþykkt. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Satt.
Skipan.
Já.
Já.
Já. Hver er það? Samþykkt. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Can we deny his second dock?
Já. Já. Til orustu satt.
Oh gosh, Red got his up too. How did that happen?
That's alright. Are those your snakes?
Yeah, my snakes, but red got a dock up.
That's alright.
Skipan tilbúin. 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 Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Satt. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Timbursveit, já.
Tilbúin. Timbursveit.
Sounds familiar.
Já. Ég vil. Já. Satt. Skipan.
Red ships.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Satt. Ég vil. Tilbúin.
Back. Fall back to the snakes. Kill red stock if you get a chance.
Yeah, that's fine.
Til orustu slag.
Skip samþykkt.
Skipan.
So many fish.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Hver er það? Timbursveit, já.
Skip. Samþykkt.
Do you have boats in your docks to shoot? Kinda getting plastered.
No, can you put fishing ships in?
Skipan. Hver er það? Skipan.
There's no point in burning his wood. I guess, okay, why not?
Skipan. Tilbúin. Sæl. Já. Já. Skipan. Til orustu slag.
Timbursveit.
How did we lose this?
Oh, we are lost. Pretty good.
Tilbúin.
Are we gonna go land? Cause
Skipan.
Oh, we gotta stay on the water.
Hver er það? Samþykkt. Skipan.
we're not winning water.
I think we can.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Hver er það? Skipan. Grjótsveit.
Just keep boats in the dock.
Hver er það? Ég vil. Til orustu slag. Hver er það? Til orustu slag. Já. Samþykkt. Skipan. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Hver er
I'm
það?
going land. This is pointless.
Orustu slag. Ég vil. Já.
Oh, that's red as him.
Hver er það? Satt.
Aha.
Já. Ég vil.
Oh, he's Loki too. That's what. That stinks.
Já, skip.
Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Hver er þar? Hver er þar?
Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Oh, they don't have that many boats.
Skip.
I hope you're going land.
I'm
Ég
working
vil.
on it.
Hver er það? Já. Samþykkt.
Já.
Já. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Já.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Já. Já.
Tilbúin. Skip samþykkt.
Skipan. Já.
Garrison your boats here.
Já.
Já. Tilbúin.
Where is my
Skipan.
stupid hunt?
Skipan. Ég vil.
Skipan. Fjósamaður.
Já. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Hver er það?
Tilbúin.
Hver er þar? Satt. Ég vil. Satt.
Tilbúin. Hver er skipan? Hver er það?
Já. Skipan. Hver er það? Ég vil. Satt. Ég vil.
I forgot hunting dogs. Whoops.
Já. Samþykkt. Satt. Ég vil. Já.
Dang it, this pathing.
Hver er það?
My fault.
Skipan.
Skipan.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Já. Já. Já.
Skip samþykkt.
Oh, there it is.
Skipan.
Tilbúin.
Hver er þar? Já.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Til orustuslag. Já.
I'm going heroic at least.
Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
There are some.
Hver er þar? Ádrás.
Hver er þar? Hver er þar?
Tilbúin.
Hver er þar? Skipan.
Já. Ég vil. Ég vil.
Hver er þar?
There's a few.
Tilbúin.
That's where they are.
Orustuslag. Já. Já.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Ádrás.
Tilbúin.
Orustuslag.
Já.
Atrás. Já. Tilbúin. Atrás. Skipan.
Samþykkt.
Hver er það? Já. Já. Sækið fram.
Skipan. Veiðimaður. Veiðimaður.
Tilbúin.
Til orustuslag. Hver er það?
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Já. Já.
Hver er þar? Veiðimaður.
Já. Já.
That's a big
Hver
kitchen.
er það? Veiðimaður. Já. Grjótsveit.
Hver er þar? Samþykkt.
Skipan. Hver er það?
Skipan. Ég vil. Satt. Já. Veiðimaður. Tilbúin. Skipan.
Why do I have so many?
Hver er þar? Ég vil. Satt.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt.
Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Grjótsveit.
Are you able to secure your third TC at all?
I think
Are you-
he's grabbing it.
Satt.
He's for sure grabbing it because he tried to grab the front.
Alright,
line.
yeah, he already grabbed it.
Samþykkt.
Hver er það?
Alright, well, I know where I'm
Satt.
pushing.
Yeah, I can help you.
Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég
Hver er
vil.
það? Vil.
Hver er það? Orustuslag. Skipan. Skipan. Satt. Ég vil.
They're letting me fish, which is nice of them.
Skip. Ég vil.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Já. Til ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Skipan. Já. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil. Orustuslag. Atrás. Hver er það? Atrás.
Be able to come down to me.
Tilbúin. Já. Já.
I'm kind of building by my TC where he is.
Til orustuslag. Já. Tilbúin. Sækið fram. Skipan. Til orustuslag. Skipan. Orustuslag. Já.
Swatch.
Tilbúin.
He's got
Já.
some.
Veiðimaður. Hver er þar?
Hver er það?
Tilbúin.
Alright, his army is kind of wandering around in the back here.
Trying to get
Try to-
siege out so we
Try
can
to block
push
him. Block him with your bills.
Oh, that's a pretty good trap.
Alright, now you
He's
can go
losing
back.
a lot.
You had a. That's not good.
Tilbúin.
I just lost a lot of bills.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Já. Já.
Oh, I didn't get built.
Hver er þar? Samt ég vil. Skipan.
I'm raiding blues gold.
Hver er það? Já. Hver er það? Skipan.
I don't think he has that much production.
Tilbúin. Já. Orustuslag. Já. Ég vil.
Ooh, blue?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Já. Ég vil.
Skipan. Hver er þar? Satt. Ég vil.
Já.
Skipan. Satt.
Are you
Já. Ég vil.
coming? I need help where blue is.
Yeah, right here. Right here.
Já. Atrás. Tilbúin. Já. 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 Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin.
Go to the
Já.
town center.
Samþykkt.
Get
Satt.
going.
Skipan. Skipan.
I'll chase with my.
Can I take the TC, or do you want the pop?
Oh shoot! Watch out, that's theirs.
Oh man.
Tilbúin satt. Skipan. Já. Hver það? Tilbúin.
You can take the.
Skipan. Já.
Ah shoot!
Skipan. Já. Til samþykkt. Já.
Yeah, you can take the TC. I don't have the gold for it anyway.
Orustur slag. Hver það?
Skipan.
Já.
Red's going on to pink though.
Hver það? Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Skipan. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Til orustur slag.
Já.
Satt.
More wolves.
Já.
Skipan.
Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Já. Skipan.
Who doesn't have much of an army at this point?
I'm losing so many vills.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt.
I need help with blue on the push because I
I
just
got a
lost.
frost. I got a frost. If you can keep the siege coming.
Can you frost if my siege towers push?
Yeah.
I'm losing my siege towers.
Ah shoot.
Maybe frost?
You got siege towers to get on that?
I got 3 siege towers here. Frost this. Good.
Oh yeah.
I don't have the units though.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Skipan. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já.
My eco just went to utter crap.
Tilbúin.
Yeah, I got the tornado. Where'd your siege towers go? They kill him?
Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
He must have bills? I don't even know. Or did he shift them?
Oh, I bet he shifted. I don't know.
My eco's just dead from the double fimble.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Hver það? Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já.
Hver þar? Atrá. Samþykkt.
Já. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Skipan. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Skipan.
Oh shoot.
Alright. Pink's holding. Can you hold blue or are you gonna get rolled?
I can maybe hold for a bit.
Skipan. Skipan. Satt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Skipan. Timbursveit. Hver þar? Já.
Alder doesn't do anything here.
Já. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Oh, I see where he shifted my towers now.
Where?
To my trade.
Satt. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
And now Teal's raiding me.
Samþykkt. Hver það? Tilbúin. Já. Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. 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 Ég vil. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil. Ég vil.
Ah, shoot. Teal is there, isn't he? Dang it, that's my villagers.
I don't have any gold. You've got an idle hero near my base.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it here. Still have flaming weapons. Oh, red has that town center. The purple's got a back build here, but we also got this there.
Ja, tilbúin. Timbursveit.
Like, I don't think we can, even with that little back build. Man, what are we doing here? Yeah, I don't know if you can do anything about this building our trade route or not.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's GG. The double thimble, I had a great. I wouldn't even. Was I even ahead of red on eco before the double thimble?
I don't know.
Okay, no, never mind. We were way behind.
Yeah.
But I at least had all the eco techs, but the double thimble just was brutal.
That's kind of funny, like, purple and teal aren't fighting. So purple's fighting blue, and teal's in our back.
I don't know how we lost water. My build was a little sloppy because I was microing the animals, but I don't feel like we should have lost. They had one dock.
Yeah, I was slow to build boats. I kept getting housed. That's probably more on me than you there. Yeah, purple and teal like declared a ceasefire. Well, he tried.
Red's also lucky that he was Egyptian, so he didn't have to send a second vill across the map.
Yeah, being able to build the second dock. But yeah, we should.
I probably should have denied the tempo instead of chasing the vill.
Probably, yeah, because I mean you kill the vill, but you're like you said, the fishing ships can just build the docks instead. It's a little less efficient, but yeah, just losing the water hurts so much because like you compared to red and then me compared to blue, and then that double thimble in there. that hurt. That hurt, the double thimble.
Even just messing the trade. I had the trade relic too, but the thimble I think even just messes with the trade route or killed the trade route.
Yeah, and then it tornadoed. But yeah, we made some mistakes and they played pretty well. But it's 11:22. I'm gonna have to go to bed. So appreciate these guys wanting to play into the dead of the night. But I must go to bed. So thanks all for watching. We started off with some recorded games from the tournament, and we finished with me losing more games. I've been on quite the slide for losing games, but that's all right. So I'll catch all y'all later. Peace out, homeboys.
Yeah.